To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land.
Come on, everybody, here we go!
Best day ever!
You are a toy!
Never tell me the odds.
Excelsior!
Ohana means family. Some people are worth melting for.
Soaring to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Hyperion Review Live. My name is John. Oh, see, I already messed it up. Welcome to the Hyperion Review Live, a show where we have plans hours before we go live, and then life happens and throws it all into chaos. I'm joined this week by my co-host, Danny, the high acolyte of the Church of Ren, Frankie, the only person I know who will try and find a way to insert guns into any Disney thing he can. And joining us maybe eventually tonight, the token white member of our guest pool, Brandon. So we'll see if he shows up eventually here. But tonight, we totally had a plan for everything, and that plan just fell apart hours ago. So we're kind of just going by the seat of our pants tonight. We're just going to talk some Disney news. We'll see where this goes. But first, we have a final matchup in our March Madness, the Marvelous Misfits Challenge that we are going to try and work through. And right now there are three of us. Like I said, we may have a fourth person join us here momentarily. We'll see what happens. But either way, I'm sure the vote won't be tied and we'll be able to go forward. So, Danny, can you remind us who our March Madness finalists are?
They are the, drum roll please, gentlemen, drum roll.
Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you. They are the wonderful and wondrous Pub Thugs and the lovable and wonderful Kronk.
But first, so here's the funny thing. Here's what I got to say before we go forward. And if you want to throw this up there, I'm pretty sure that Steve is watching us right now, even though he's not going to be joining us. And he just put kissy faces from the podcast Facebook page. So, but yeah, we've got Kronk versus the Pub Thugs tonight. And kind of very similar to last week. I will reserve mine for last. We'll see if Brandon jumps in with us. So I think, Frankie, have you gone first at all this entire round?
Actually, I have to say I have not.
All right, so there you go. Frankie, let's see what you got. Who are you voting for, Kronk or the Pub Thugs?
All right, so this is actually very, very tough for me. And I'm actually going to have to go with Kronk.
As I expected.
Yes, I like Kronk, actually. He was somebody I kind of looked up to. He had the muscles. I was like, that's the way I want to be, and I never worked it out that way. I wanted
The Pub Thugs don't have muscles?
Some of them did. But also, I have to say, though...
Oh, he froze.
Good. Because he voted for the
there
Pub
he goes.
Thugs.
Oh, no.
And I would love to be able to
He's having
This is what happens
communicate.
when you vote for Kronk.
There you go. There he is, the token white member of our guest pool, Brandon, everybody.
Hey,
All
Brandon.
right.
Hey, what's up, guys? Saving the day for Frankie today.
Really.
It's not just Frankie. You're saving the day for everybody here.
I don't think I'm going to like this.
What's not? Why not?
All right, so Frankie, real quick, before she throws us under the bus, why don't you finish up your thought? Because you cut out pretty bad when Brandon joined in. So if you want to just do that again.
All right, so I said I'm going to stick with Kronk because he's able to speak to squirrels, and that's something I wanted to be able to do. So I've got to go with Kronk.
All right, Danny.
Squeaky, squeak, squeaky. He's right.
Squeaker, squeaker.
What would you do if I just said Kronk? What a plot twist that would be.
My God. That would be like finding out that Voldemort was the good guy at the end. That was actually Harry that was killing everybody.
Listen, if I had to choose between Voldemort and Umbridge, I would keep Voldemort alive and kill Umbridge.
That is a fair statement. Holy crap. Absolutely. Umbridge is something else.
Yep. Anyway, I wish this was a Harry Potter chat, but it's not.
You don't want any of that.
Harry Potter chat tonight. We got nothing else.
I would
Honestly.
love to jump into a Harry Potter.
Rest in peace,
discussion.
Narcissa. Narcissa Malfoy died this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mama Shelby.
So my question for you Kronk fans, what's your favorite Kronk song?
I enjoy his rendition of The Lights Went Out in Georgia in Gaelic Squeak.
Ah.
I
That is-
enjoyed his rendition of his own theme song when
Yes.
he was kidnapping
Ooh.
Cusco, leaving. Remember that? The ooh, when it froze like that? Come on now.
Yeah, but is it the best song in a movie?
No, but it was if there's a song that's him, I don't
She's
know what
got
that
props.
was, but that is terrible.
That's disqualification on my
That was
account.
worse than the Sasquatch PowerPoint.
How do you hear this song
Worst villain episode.
and not be immediately in love?
But that's
He just wants to be a concert pianist, guys.
so somebody
He
wrote
just
that for them.
Wants to be a concert pianist. And let's also talk about representation in the parks, because
Oh,
I
no.
feel like the parks
Oh, no, I can't
represent
hear
what
anything.
people love.
Oh no, technology.
Let's talk about what people love tend to be in the parks.
What happened?
Is Kronk
We
in a
can hear
stage show?
I
Is
can hear
Kronk?
you, yeah.
No, but Cookie got scared. My apologies. Is Kronk in a stage show? No, the Pup Thugs are. Huh. Wild.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Steve's comment.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can.
I just feel like ad-libbing your own action theme song in the middle of kidnapping the emperor of the
The Pup
Empire.
Thugs literally ad-libbed their entire dreams into a song. Entire dreams.
I guess.
With harmonies. They did harmonies ad-lib.
Okay, I guess that's cool. But okay, so what's the
Yeah.
what's the theme of this bracket again? It's the
Marvelous Misfits.
Marvelous Misfits.
Marvelous Misfits. Yes.
And the definition of that for you guys, I guess, just so I'm completely clear, is like a dopey sidekick almost
Yeah.
kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, didn't Kronk like ruin / save / ruin the plan altogether? I mean, like he's on both sides the entire time. He's a bad guy from the jump, but you don't hate him.
You
never
don't hate
do.
the Pup Thugs either.
No, you don't. But
They,
I don't-
they
He makes
at first
spinach
they were
pops.
trying to kill Flynn and trying to turn him in for money, and then you know what they
True.
did? They saved him, and they saved Rapunzel in the end.
But did he end up volunteering this time to help kids? You do that. That should have just.
Have you
played
watched
right at
Tangled
your
the
heart.
animated series? Yes.
No, but that's
They
I
helped
don't know that
two
we're
homeless
including that.
kids. It's
Are
if
we
they're in the
including
show,
Kronk and everything he's ever been in?
Yeah, I
such
know.
as
Sure.
Soren?
Sure, but that's not Kronk.
It could be.
Yeah.
It
No,
could be.
it's very. He introduces himself as Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He does, but still, I'm going to go with it. It's Kronk. For the purposes of this conversation, it's Kronk.
Nope, it's guys. Listen, we all know
You
Kronk's
almost
gonna win
had me.
tonight. We know that's happening. There's no
All
denying
right, so
it.
to answer your question, the definition of a misfit is a person whose behavior or attitude sets them apart from others in an uncomfortably conspicuous way.
Oh, you mean like
Oh.
you mean like how the Pup Thugs are exiled to their own bar because
But
they don't
are they
fit in
really
the world?
exiled? But are they really exiled, or are they just like that's the bar they just like to hang out at? Because
That's
there's a
where
couple
they-
bars I like to hang out at. Doesn't mean I'm exiled from home.
That's the only place they feel comfortable. They don't feel comfortable in Corona
only
until
people for
Rapunzel
them.
becomes before Rapunzel's coronated.
And also, I have to say, hold on, let me.
Is that a Mike's hard?
Yes, it's blueberry pomegranate. Eat my ass.
Your
That's
vote
really good.
instantly means nothing.
And then
That was
also,
good.
guys, we also have Steve's vote himself. So, I mean, you can
Steve's
count
not
that.
here. He doesn't
I
count.
do have, but with going off your definition, John, because you know me, I pull definitions. Just the fact that he was next to what's the chick's name? I can't even remember the main
Yzma?
bad. Huh?
Yzma?
Yes. And how terrible of a person she was. Just his whole, being next to her almost just completely just fits that misfit title. It's like how are you guys on the same team? That's what you say when you see him. The dude makes spinach puffs.
And the Pup Thugs wanted to be pianists, wanted to fall in
Mhm.
love. They all had their
Mhm.
ambitions.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my turn here. So you said, just to be
came to
clear, you
fight.
said the Pub Thugs, right?
Yeah, I think that was
Oh,
pretty
okay.
clear.
I'm
We
just
weren't
making
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they wanted to be pianists. They wanted to do all these things, right? They didn't do it. They wanted
Yes,
to
they
do
did.
it.
In Tangled, the animated series, the
Okay, but I've never
pianist-
seen that, so I
Yeah, I was
can't
gonna say
use that.
I've never seen that. So
Okay, well
I mean,
then
that's
maybe you need to be better Disney fans, and maybe you need to get on my level being on a Disney
but hold
podcast.
on, hear me out here, right? So you've
Just
got
because you
these
watch
people
Paw
that
Patrol doesn't make you the end-all, say-all on Disney.
Paw Patrol's
Listen.
not Disney.
it's not Paw Patrol, it's Bluey.
Yes,
You
it's
need to get
Bluey.
your-
Bluey.
Your children cartoon shows,
Don't
right? Okay.
don't you speak bad about Bluey now.
Bluey can go fuck
Don't you speak
himself.
ill of my savior,
Wow.
Oh,
Bandit Healer. Okay.
Ugh.
All right. So hear me out here. They wanted to be those things.
And they
You
did.
do
If you watched
realize
the animated series, which is an extended.
In our final here, we have a person who has done those things. He's a celebrated chef. He's a
the pub thug,
world-renowned.
the pianist Pub Thug, went on a
He's
world
a
tour. But go on.
world-renowned survivalist.
mhm.
Okay, the other Pub Thug that wanted to be in love found love. Go on.
He's an. But what's that going to do with being a survivalist?
Because you're saying they didn't do these things that they wanted to. They sure as fuck
Okay.
did.
You know what? I'm not even going to waste any more oxygen on this because at this point it's 3-1, and I'm just going with Kronk.
Just go ahead.
I will say, Danny, that there's no way you're ever going to win on these dumb
No.
bracket shows. I've been
Here's
screwed
what I will
so many
say.
times.
Actually, I think this is the one that I voted for that lost. I think this is the only one that
so, too.
I didn't say the right one. But we all knew I was going to. We've known since like week 1 I was going to take Pub Thugs to the end.
Absolutely.
Actually, no. So I was going back and watching some of our older videos, and when we first did March Madness, Danny, you said you had a favorite to win, so I'm assuming it was the Pup Thugs.
It was.
And John, you've actually made the conclusion. Oh, I know which two's going to the final two.
Yep.
I'm curious to know what two were going to go to the final
It was
two.
these
with you.
two.
It was these two.
It
Okay.
was absolutely these two.
Oh,
I'm
So,
sorry,
yeah.
Michelle. I know you're. I'm still
was-
bummed
you
that
know
Ray
what?
lost too, but he's
That
not
first
going to.
round.
Oh.
Go ahead.
dang,
No, go
nabbit,
ahead, Brandon.
freaking Steve.
That first round matchup against Gus, I felt like what it was Kronk's toughest competition. But
Maybe.
I felt like Gus like wouldn't have gone by anybody else because he was just too one-dimensional. Like all his hype would have been in the first opening. Like you would have had to have a strong opening for him. I love Gus. He's one of my favorite.
Nah,
Disney
my biggest
characters.
thing with my biggest thing with Kronk would been with what's their names? Timon and Pumbaa.
Did you almost
I
say
can't believe you
tuned in?
forgot their
Yes,
name.
I did.
And Lion King is your favorite. Get
Yes.
it together.
I
He
know.
does like the Lion King.
I
You're right.
know. It's been a long
Lion
day.
King is
Oops,
amazing.
sorry.
Are you
I
kidding me?
love
I
Lion
didn't
King.
mean that.
Not a big Lion King fan. I like the music.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
Yeah.
I'll argue with that. For the rest of the time.
I just want you to know, Brandon and Frankie, if you want to throw this up here. Apparently, my wife has a new crush on you because she goes, "Who is Brandon and where can I hug him?" She has no clue that we used to be coworkers.
Wow.
Is that how you
That's
guys
okay.
met?
Kind of, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, wow. Does everybody in this podcast work for Verizon?
No, he doesn't.
I sure
Frankie
don't.
doesn't.
No.
You don't.
It seems
Steve
like there's
doesn't.
Seems like a lot of people here have worked for cell phone. Who does Steve work for?
I don't think we should be saying that because they're not
that's
sponsors.
Steve, in the comments, where do you work? So I can call them.
I want to get out that
All right.
personal information.
AT&T.
So Danny, I will give you credit where credit is due. When I pulled up the definition of misfit, a person whose behavior or attitude sets them apart from others in an uncomfortably conspicuous way. In parentheses, you know how they put the definition in a sentence? A motley collection of social misfits. Like, that's the exact definition of the pub thugs. But there's no way in hell they're getting my vote.
I'm just saying, if we're going for misfits, the pub thug should have won, but you guys just don't have taste, and that's fine.
Well, you know, just for the heck of it, since Mario was supposed to join us, I'm going to text him and see if I can find out who he was going to vote for.
To answer the final question.
Steve did tell me that he was going to vote for Kronk. So if we take Steve's into account, it is 4-1.
4-1 right now.
Almost.
Probably gonna be 5.
Also, and
Might to
him.
be 5.
He'll probably ask me he'll just ask what did Brandon pick. That's what he's gonna do.
She's putting on the music. I want you guys to know the reason I had to drop off for a sec was to reconnect my AirPods because I was pulling up Kronk's theme song and I was going to play it and my AirPods kicked over and messed everything up. So I failed. I'm not as cool as Danny with her sound effects here.
Thank you.
Ooh, Frankie, Michelle's throwing you under the bus.
Actually, no. Now she's just
Frankie.
she's just making stuff
Beep,
up.
beep.
Frankie just scratched your head 3 times.
Are you calling a woman a liar? Are we going to be misogynistic tonight? Is that what we're doing?
Wow.
All right, so Mario just responded to me. You ready?
Uh-oh. What was the verdict?
Says, what do you say?
Probably Kronk.
Yep.
So that's 5-1. Should I keep going, Danny?
That's Mike.
I'll just
Let's
text
get Mike
everybody.
in. Yeah.
Thanks, Ethan. He is my boss, Mario. It's a great 401k package. All right, so yeah, cool. Look at that, guys. We made it through the finals, no bloodshed, and we have a victor. The most marvelous misfit goes
Mario,
to
you're dead
Kronk.
to me. Mario, you're dead to me. In case you're watching right now, you're dead to me.
He is watching because he just responded.
Yeah, I see that. You act like Mario's actively invested us. This is the first time he's ever popped up. Calm down.
This is not the first time. He actually did join us on our first week for about 5 seconds and then dropped off.
I tagged him. I tag him like every week, though. Every week.
We all know that Mario sees us as his annoying stepchild that he has to deal with whenever something goes bad.
Yes. But he still loves us and he still gives us things because it's required by law.
Yes.
Under your employee contract?
Oh no, that thing got ripped up.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Like he said, I only get paid a penny a week.
Oh, good. All right, gentlemen.
Which is
what
a penny
else
more than you guys get paid. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right. Well, so congratulations to Kronk. I am glad to see that the marvelous misfit is Kronk and not the pub thugs. I'm glad that they stay exactly where they should be, wanting to be something.
You need to watch. Seriously? No, wait. For 1 second. Dear everybody, watch Tangled, the animated series. It is a masterpiece. And if you like the original story, it expands on it. And there's even some twists and turns, including Rapunzel's sister. Gotta watch it.
I just want to. If you guys get paid for that little pub she just did, I want a piece. That's all I'm gonna say. That was great.
Hey, you say that, but I got to give Danny credit where credit is due. That she has been trying to get someone pretty A-listed, in my opinion, on our show that has a lot to do with Tangled, the animated series. So we'll see where that goes. But if she can do that, I'll tell you right now, I'll change my vote. It won't matter because they'll still lose. But if she can get this individual to come on our podcast, I will change my vote.
Wait, John, your votes are easily bought?
Yeah, I'm a Republican.
He set you up. Take it. He set you
I'm
up.
a Republican, absolutely.
I'm just
Couple
saying.
of Venmo payments.
I'm just saying. I did get a pretty big guess that we've got on the lineup. So, fight me.
No. If you listen to our show, kudos, and if not, now's the time to do it because we've got some big things coming up here.
Big fact.
All right, so as he drinks a Pepsi, it's actually a Diet Pepsi, and this is a big thing for me, and you can ask Alicia because for my entire life, pretty much since I came out of the womb, I've been drinking Coke, and I have made the change over to Diet with the intent that eventually I'm going to get off of sugary drinks altogether, but we got to do it in stages. So
Diet Coke's where it's at.
Good luck.
It's growing on me, but I got to tell you, like I miss
That's what
that
you're
sweet
lying,
nectar of the
King,
gods.
I am a Coke person, so
Not a
I'm a Diet
sponsor.
You are.
no,
Diet
not a
Coke.
sponsor.
Frankie, I need you to throw it up
Drink.
there. Not a sponsor.
Yeah, not a sponsor. Hold on, where is it? Right there it
He's
is.
tried it before.
Not a
He's
sponsor.
tried it before, yeah. He tried to be real slick. Is that a
All right,
Portillo's
so that
cup?
literally ends our plan for this evening. From here on out, it's just going to be from this point forward, it's just going to be made up, and we're going to talk about some news and see where it goes. So I believe we'll start with Frankie's because I think Frankie's will not last very long, and then we'll shift to Danny and go from there.
All right. So, with all the live action movie remakes, they are actually currently doing a Evil Stepsisters movie, and it is in development for Disney by Kristen Wiig and Annie Mumolo. I think Kristen Wiig is a pretty big name. Everybody probably knows who they are. But the other one is, if you don't know, they were the brainchild behind Bridesmaids. So it sounds like this is going to be like a comedy. What are y'all thoughts?
Evil Stepsisters?
Yes.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I-
Cinderella sisters?
from like Cinderella, right?
Anastasia and Drizella.
Okay.
Those are their names.
I've only ever liked them in the cartoon, the same one we were talking about with Gus Gus.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I don't like them, I guess. So I don't know. I'm always interested in any new rendition that Disney does.
Well,
You know, go ahead.
I'm curious to see what steps they're going to be taking in this. I don't think they're going to be like saying it for, Cinderella from their point of view. It's going to be more like their history or something like that. Or maybe it could be after Cinderella got married.
I think it'd be really cool, funny if they had like a vendetta against Cinderella.
Still trying to get the prince after he's married.
And it's going to be a movie. I almost feel like if it's after, you could almost make it a show. Just with some of the success Disney Plus has had with some of their series that they've done from movies or, you know, from things that we saw as movies. Kind of watching the Mighty Ducks one now. And it's all right.
Oh, I got to start that. I haven't started watching it yet.
It's all right. You know, they're trying to pull that nostalgia, you know, which is what Disney is really good at. So
you know what Disney show is really good?
What's that?
Tangled, the animated series.
Okay.
Much like the pub thugs, she wants you to do something.
Apparently.
Just watch it. It's phenomenal.
So I gotta say, if they're gonna do this Evil Stepsisters movie, or I guess Stepsisters, if the movie doesn't end with them singing a Wilson Phillips song, I'm out. I'm done.
What?
Clearly, she's never seen Bridesmaids.
I have, but not to the extent that I remember. Doesn't the only Philip Wilson song I know is maybe "Hold On"?
Yeah, that's the end of the movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gotta sing a song. If they're gonna do it, they gotta stay true to their art form there.
No.
They could just sing the same song. Can
Now,
you
if
think
they
about
don't-
it, right? It's from their
No.
perspective. They're doing the whole Cinderella story. You get all the way to the end. They don't get the guy, and then they sing "Hold On."
Okay. Have you guys ever seen the actress who plays every incarnation of Cinderella's evil stepsister? Do you know who I'm
No.
talking about?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And I was gonna ask what is your, while we were asking that, what's
Lucy
your guys'
Punch.
favorite?
This is
Who?
her, Lucy Punch. Let me see if I can.
She looks familiar.
Yeah.
She was
she
in
does.
Into the Woods, Ella Enchanted. She has played
Into the Woods.
Cinderella's evil stepsisters in like 5 movies at this point. So if it's not her, I don't want it.
Yes.
Well,
What
we can
else?
always-
Oh man, she was in Hot Fuzz, Dinner for Schmucks. She's Esme Squalor in a series of unfortunate events on Netflix.
Okay.
That's where I know her from.
She's played
Hated her.
Cinderella's stepsister so many times, and I just want her to continue playing her forever.
Danny, Mario has a question for you in the chat.
Who here hasn't seen a Tangled the animated series?
Yeah,
All of
but
these
he didn't
bitches.
say hasn't. He said wasn't.
You
Okay,
drinking?
well, Mario's a little dumb. We know that, but he's right about
still on
this.
his honeymoon.
He's still in the honeymoon phase.
Yep.
No, yeah, everyone needs to see it.
Man,
it
Michelle is
just
brutal
every-
with you, dude.
Every week. We should bring her on our show. We need
Danny?
someone no, well, yeah, Danny, but Michelle.
You think that I wouldn't tear Frankie apart and then cry for a
Listen.
week if I was on your show?
Listen, we would just like
It would.
we,
It would happen.
hey,
I've seen it.
Hey guys, this week is Frankie and Danny, and we're just gonna leave.
Oh
Everyone do the
gosh,
show.
no.
Whatever you guys want to talk about.
And then, thank you, Mario.
We'd probably still end up at Disney and
All
stuff.
right. Well,
Mario,
I've
let's
lost my
start our
penny a
own
week,
Tangled
so
the
goodbye.
Animated Series review show. Yeah,
Oh,
John,
wow.
go away.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
start our own Tangled the Animated review show, Mario. Beth can get in on it. And until these suckers watch it, I'm going on Revolt.
Oh man. Yep. Sure.
Well, I don't know how I feel about this movie. I'm not in. Here's kind of the way I see it. Like, I guess I'll wait for a trailer because I said the same thing about Cruella, and now I can't wait to see that movie after I saw that last trailer. Like, that movie looks amazing.
Put Mario's comment up. This is us announcing that we are going to be starting a Tangled the Animated Series podcast.
Where each
week
that's
we
easy.
talk about the
That's easy for him to say when he's supposed to be on the show tonight, and he's sitting
I
at
know,
home watching
right?
the show.
I know. Yeah, God, Mario, get it together. I was so looking
All
forward to
part of the
kicking your
plan.
ass tonight. I was even
It
willing
is.
to
Oh,
be
It is part of the
Frank-
plan. Absolutely.
I was even willing to be on the same team as Frankie in order to kick Mario's ass.
Oh wow.
Yeah, guys, I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to play that tonight because, like, I had all the words picked out. I had them like lined up with who I thought was going to stand the better chance because I was being nice, even though I was accused of trying to stack it against Mario. I built it so I thought it was fair for everybody across the board. So everybody got a difficult one, everybody got an easy one, and we go from there. But try to be the moral
And
compass.
someone
here.
had to get pneumonia.
Poor Steve.
Before we move
He's
on,
Not here.
I do
He
wanna
can't.
ask-
He can't defend himself now.
Yeah, go
before
ahead,
we
Brandon.
move on,
Even if
I
he
do
was
wanna
here, how much
ask-
can a man in a wheelchair really defend himself?
All right, and that's enough for those
Wow.
jokes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go.
Steve,
Go ahead,
come
moving
save
on.
yourself. Okay. But not too far because I did want to say Cinderella because I did want to ask you guys, you Disney people, what's your guys' favorite version of Cinderella?
Ella
Okay.
Enchanted.
What's your rendition?
All right.
What's Ella Enchanted?
I don't even know if
So-
it counts, if that counts as like a Cinderella type story. But Ella Enchanted, she's a badass. They sing Queen.
Okay.
Hugh Dancy's super fucking hot. So with Brandy coming in a close second.
That's my
All
number
right.
one.
Oh, I knew that was
I-
going to be Brandon's.
I'll tell
Of
you
course.
my number one. My
And
number
I'll
one.
Come back to it.
My number one is I've got to go. So back when my wife and I were in high school and we actually started dating, our very first date was to the movies, and we went to see a Cinderella story with Hilary Duff.
Oh, amazing
okay.
movie.
Great movie, dude.
Yes.
Okay. That's
Hey, wait,
like 12,
it-
but okay.
Wow. Of course you're gonna say that because I said it.
No.
No. But in fact, actually, "I'll Be" by Edwin McCain is actually mine and my wife's song. That's the song we
Aw.
danced together at our wedding. So yeah.
You just got off the couch for the night,
I
guys.
was gonna say that's all that's for.
And yup, Chad Michael Murray. Alicia, you are right.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
scene where they're looking out in the rain.
So I'd be willing to bet my favorite Cinderella type movie, none of you have ever seen. Maybe
What is
Frankie.
it?
I think Frankie would probably be the sole exception because him and I. Well, actually, Danny's outnumbered here because the three of us are all within a few years of each other here.
Yes.
My favorite is the one with Drew Barrymore.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
I believe it's called Ever After.
Yes.
Oh, I have seen that. Not in a very
Yeah.
long time, but I do know that.
Yeah, it's a solid
Trying to
rendition, a
picture it.
solid retelling. But I think the best ones. I still love Princess Diaries, but I don't know if that falls into like Cinderella
yeah,
type
That's a good
story.
movie though. That's a underdog Cinderella type story, I guess.
I mean, it's very loose.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
Princess
very-
Diary is
Brandy's. I mean, they're yeah.
but
Brandy's is the best.
how many of you guys have seen Ella Enchanted?
I have.
Parts of it.
I've seen it. Yeah.
It's so fucking good. It's one of my all-time
Oh,
favorites.
look at that! I'm
movie.
getting points, guys. I'm getting brownie points.
Oh.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, how did that movie
It
not
is.
win any Oscars? That movie was so
Well,
good.
what year?
Because I
what year
think
did
it-
it come out? Because I'll
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it's because of what the stuff it was up against.
always ask that question.
What, the 90s?
Yeah, Ever After. Always ask that. Why didn't it was 1998? So
Okay.
Oh,
I'll look that up
1998
while we
was.
talk. Academy
All
Awards.
right. Let's see what movies came out in 1998.
I love
I'll
how
just go to
everybody's
what
googling
won.
right now.
Oh, well, this explains it. Okay, I'm going to give you like the top 2 movies of 1998. You ready?
Titanic.
Godzilla,
Okay,
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick. Okay,
The
Yeah.
Prince of Egypt.
okay.
That
Okay.
was a good one.
Phantom
Though.
Menace.
That was a good one.
Phantom
Ants.
Menace was 99.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Quest
you're
for
right.
Camelot. I can't tell you how many times I went to Six Flags in New Jersey, and Mario might be able to
Oh,
back this
wow.
one up if he's still watching, and saw the Quest for Camelot fireworks show on the lake. So that's
Wow.
a nice little memory. Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World.
Wait, was that nominated for an Oscar?
No, I'm naming all the
No,
worst
no, no,
movies
no,
of
no.
the year.
Worst movies or best?
Yeah. 1998 movies about murder. Blade.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good movie.
Oh, well, here you go. Okay, now we're getting into the dramas. So The Truman Show, I know that won some Oscars.
Mhm.
City of Angels, Man in the
98.
Iron Mask,
Let's see
Thin
here.
Thin Red
Shakespeare in
Line,
Love. Shakespeare
Saving
in
Private
Love.
Ryan. That won every
that's
Oscar. That year.
yeah.
There you
that's
go.
it. Down's like
Whoa,
one of the best
Shakespeare
horror
in Love
movies.
beats Saving Private Ryan for Best Picture.
Yeah.
American
Spielberg
History
won
X.
Best Director.
Oh,
Yes, that's on
that's
there
a good
too.
movie.
Yeah.
That is an amazing movie.
Life is Beautiful. Have you guys seen that movie?
Yeah,
If I'm
so
not
I'm
mistaken,
pulling up
that's a
the,
phenomenal movie. Life is
I'm
Beautiful.
pulling up the nominees. The
About
nominees
the,
for Best Picture this would have come. It was in '99, but it's for movies that came out in '98. Shakespeare in Love was
Yep.
the winner.
Okay, well, you're done. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, Elizabeth, Life is Beautiful, Saving Private Ryan, and Thin Red Line.
You guys have not seen
All
Life is
amazing
Beautiful?
movies.
Yeah,
I think I was like in 4th or 5th grade when I first saw that movie, and it's been one
Which
of my
one's
favorites.
Life is
since.
Beautiful.
That was
Yeah,
the
no.
concentration camp, the Italian Jew who married the woman who wasn't a Jew, and him and his son. I think his
Oh.
father went to the concentration camp.
Yeah.
spoiler alert,
What's his name
guys.
is in that?
He made it a game for his son to get him through it. I think it was a musical.
I think I saw that in high
Maybe.
school.
Elementary.
Oh man,
school
I
for
can't
me,
believe
dude.
I've never seen. I got a freaking minor in Holocaust and genocide. I've never seen that movie.
Dude, it's such a good movie.
I think
How
I
is that
saw that in
possible?
high school.
I didn't realize it was that well acclaimed, but
Wow.
one of my
Um,
goals in life is to watch every Best Picture winner ever.
that's on my bucket list too, though. Yes.
Start at the beginning and do every Best Picture that's won.
I can tell you, starting out is probably going to be rough because some of those older movies do
Birth
not
of a
hold
Nation.
up.
Yep.
Birth of a Nation,
That's
absolutely.
Brandon's favorite.
Yeah.
No, it's not. God.
followed very close second by not Song of the South. What's that one with the
Gone with the
stairs?
Wind.
What's the Gone with the Wind? Yeah,
Gone
thank
with the
you.
Wind.
Look,
Song
look,
of the
look.
South
I
Stairs.
thought Steve was the villain of the show, not me. Why y'all trying to make me
He's
the villain
gone.
now?
He's gone, and I'm here.
So let's see here.
Wait, is this for the heart or is this Hyperion Review? I'm confused right now.
Oh, this is Hyperion
Taking
Review.
over.
There's nothing coming out of here for the heart.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Oh
He did tell
man.
me that that's the first superhero movie, and if you think about it, he's not wrong. Ever made was The Birth of a Nation. I lost my shit.
He did. He
Steve
showed
told me
it.
that, but he's not wrong.
You have to think about it. It's a think. You have to think about it.
Superhero movie, dude.
But at the end of the day, it's a movie that you're not going to agree with, but still.
Now I'm just looking at all the Best Picture winners, and I'm like, none of all these old ones. Like, I've heard Cimarron is like terrible.
Yeah, as I told you, if you're going to do that, starting off, it's going to get very, very rough. So
you know what the
I've
worst
seen
movie
All
ever
Quiet
to
on
win
the
an
Western
Oscar
Front
is?
before.
La La Land.
La La Land, 100%.
Yeah.
Worst movie.
I heard
Who
that.
said that?
I know. I heard that.
That was Alicia. She's doing laundry over in the corner, and she agreed.
That movie was trash.
Oh man. All right. Well, moving on.
All right, Danny, what do you got for us? Lay us some news here.
All right. So, in case you guys haven't heard, gangbangers, goths, just the worst people are becoming cast members at Disney because Disney's now allowing tattoos.
Yes, absolutely.
Really
Rapists and murderers.
They're shitting on Walt's grave by doing this. They're the worst kind of people.
Look at Brandon. Look at Brandon's face right now. He's like, what the hell?
I'm first. I thought you said gang, like bang.
Yes, he did.
I think
gangbangers.
So I was going to the Taco Bell box story. That was my first thought. And then so I had to come back, and I didn't know if you were being sarcastic.
I'm being very sarcastic.
Okay, because it's not in line with your ideology. So that's where I was at. I'm sorry.
So basically, this week Disney drastically changed Disney Look, and for those who don't know what Disney Look is, it is a very strict guideline of how cast members are allowed to look. So some things it has previously included. Only natural colored hair, no heavy makeup. It all has to be natural. Fingers have to be painted like a shade of pink if painted at all. A very light natural shade.
When you say cast members, you were talking about the employees at the parks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, to my knowledge, a lot of black hairstyles weren't allowed. Tattoos weren't allowed to show, no piercings except for one in your ear, things like this. It's a very strict guideline.
Sure.
I don't know, John, if they did this to you, but I know when I was a cast member, when I got to the Disney College program, because I had 2 tattoos, I had to show them. They had to take pictures of them, and I had to sign a form saying that I would keep them covered at all times while on stage.
I didn't because not the tattoos that I have. I got one on my arm. I got one on my forearm. So like they're hidden anyway. But when I was working at Disney, I didn't have any tattoos at that time. However, there was a young girl by the name of Danielle. She was in a room with some friends that I made down there. And she had some tattoos specifically on the wrist, and she had to wear like makeup on it to cover it up, so like blend it in with her skin. So she had to go to the Century Mall, I think is the one down there. She had to go to the mall and get like skin toned stuff that matched her so that she could just work. Yeah. And I know that was across the board. I know a couple people that had tattoos, and we had a guy that worked in Animal Kingdom with me. He had full sleeves of tattoos. So right in the middle of July, when it's like 1,000,000 degrees plus humidity, this guy's wearing long sleeves to cover up his tattoos, and he's stacking strollers and sweating his ass off. I don't know how that guy didn't die of a heart attack.
I've had my nose pierced since before I worked at Disney. And when I worked there, I would keep a flat stud, and it was a completely flat stud, and I would have to cover it with makeup. And even then, sometimes I got caught. Yep. And they were just like, go put more makeup on. Because I was not willing. I had only had my piercing for a year at that point, so I wasn't willing to take it out. Right. But I had to go to extreme lengths every day to make sure I was covered.
So I understand the reasoning for these strict rules at a certain point,
Here it comes.
But my question is this also applying for face characters?
No.
No, so they still have to abide by the old rules. And that's where I was going to go. I can see these rules to extent of, you want your face characters that you want them all to look right the same way. You want them to look. I mean, Disney's very strict on who becomes a face character.
Frankie, they weigh them.
I know. And and I can see if they open that up, and the next thing you know, Cinderella's got a tattoo right here why didn't the other Cinderella have one? You know, it kind of raises, it takes
Yeah,
it on the
no.
immersion.
Right.
So
Face characters cannot have tattoos. It specifically mentioned that. But you
Which
know,
I don't
so-
disagree with that. You know,
No,
I think
I
that's
don't.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
you know,
That
it's
was-
like any acting role you take. You know, you're gonna have certain things that you have to abide by.
correct.
I mean, even look at Johnny Depp. He still has to cover tons of his tattoos for Jack Sparrow. You know,
Oh, yeah.
it's part of acting.
Well, and
Um,
also, I think the way Disney gets around with it, because I mean, if not, they could have a discrimination charge. Is they do it as a modeling job or something of that nature instead of actual like regular employee.
Yeah, also Disney look did not apply to Joe Rohde. Let's just make that clear real quick. Joe Rohde has never had to follow the Disney look.
Oh man, dude, that earring? Are you kidding me?
Okay, how bad do you think his ear smells though? It's got to smell.
I
really
never
bad.
thought of that.
This is what we're going to talk
That's
about.
gross.
No, I don't want to talk about his ear smell.
Anyway,
That's gross.
so basically they amended Michelle, I'll actually answer that for you because I know in my district
I didn't want to go that. I was going to ask a question about where we were with discrimination on that.
yes. I'm going to answer
Oh,
Michelle.
don't worry,
and then-
buddy. I got a discrimination conversation for you in a bit here.
Perfect.
So, Michelle, I know at my school, teachers are allowed to have colored hair, have piercings, wear their makeup, you know, like I've got green eyeshadow on. Like this would be okay for work. I've worn crazier to work. My tattoos are on full display at work. I wear jeans, and most of our teachers wear jeans and t-shirts most days, you know, like and I know our district as well doesn't even have a dress code for kids. The only dress code is nothing profane on your shirt and your nipples and your ass cheeks and your, you know, private parts have to be covered. That's
Guys,
the only.
we've made it. We're on a Disney podcast and we said nipples and ass cheeks. We've made it.
But no, so I know here we have very lax teacher dress codes. So I think as the world is evolving, tattoos are becoming way less taboo. I mean, everybody has tattoos at this point. In fact,
Right.
like I really don't know anybody who doesn't have a tattoo.
I mean, I've got one.
Nike.
I got two.
Yeah, I have 10.
I got two actually, John,
Nice,
and
Apple.
they are strategically
Really?
placed. Yes, I've got one on my ribs and I got one on my back.
That's
Can you show
interesting
us?
because
Or is
Leviticus
it just
tells
a
us
Disney?
that you should not be scarring your flesh.
Leviticus is in the Old Testament. We're living in the New Testament. Jesus came to reset the
That was
covenant.
good.
So make
That was
sure
good.
that when
Sorry.
That was
Christians talk
good.
shit about gay people, that you throw that in there.
Oh,
That was-
believe me.
Yep. Mhm.
So anyway, back to Disney. So basically, the new rules allow any nail color you want.
Okay.
Men can wear jewelry. So if a dude wants to wear earrings, they're welcome to. Still no face piercings. So face piercings aren't allowed. And then tattoos can be shown, but they have to be smaller than your hand, like this. So technically all my tattoos would work because, like, for example, I've got this nifty tangled one
Mm-hmm.
and it covers by my hand. And that's probably
The Rose and Bell.
What?
The Rose and Bell.
The Enchanted
Not funny.
Rose.
So,
He's making the Beauty and the Beast joke. Yeah.
but anyway,
Yeah, I
so,
know. It went right.
No. Well, the punchline. There was no punchline.
No.
There was no
It
punchline.
was
That's
terrible. It
all.
was just. It
Yeah.
was just.
Yep.
It went flat first.
Yep.
so anyway,
Like that damn insurrection.
basically oh.
Who invited him?
I just
Oh,
kind
I'm
of
so
came.
glad I did.
Yeah.
Are you,
Oh,
Frankie, are you implying we should kick the black man out? Is that what you're saying?
And
Oh,
no,
man.
Michelle, it cannot be a provocative tattoo.
No, it cannot
Right
be a
back on track
provocative.
after that comment.
Yeah.
What's
Oh, we just lost
provocative?
one
What do we
Oh,
consider?
man.
So,
What
ugh.
do we consider provocative?
That's a
I'm gonna
whole
go-
conversation in itself.
Yeah. I guess whatever Disney deems provocative. So I wonder, see, now, could you have like a giant Nickelodeon logo on your forearm?
I'd
and they
imagine
would
not.
allow that?
Well, you say that, but if you work for Coca-Cola or if you work at Pepsi, you cannot have anything that signifies the other company. Just to let you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, in fact,
Right.
actually, Coke people have been known to get fired for drinking Pepsi while in uniform.
So
Oh,
now
that's
it's like, for example, I have a Harry Potter tattoo. would I be allowed to have my Harry
that's-
Potter tattoo out? Because
I
it's
would
a
imagine that
universe-
you would probably have to have it covered up, not cut off.
because that's
Here's a
covered
better
up.
one.
I
Here's a
did
better
have
one.
that tattoo when I
This
worked
one.
at Disney.
My
I
tattoo
did
is
have
it?
my Harry Potter one. What?
This is all love, and it's actually an Arabic translation is love is all.
Is
But
that
it's
Sanskrit?
it's Arabic.
Okay.
But that will be a question. It's not. It's not.
I don't see that as
you know,
a
Islamic,
provocative.
you know what I mean? It's
No, no,
you
no.
know, huh?
It's too big. That's your
Well,
problem.
It's bigger than my hand. My hand can cover it. I mean,
Well,
is
what
that-
what are the
serious
chances
question.
that Shaquille O'Neal is going to be walking through Disney and put his hand on your arm?
No. Big hands, big gloves, John.
Oh, he's yeah. It looks like it's covered.
That's
But-
fair.
But no, truthfully, I mean, no. To me, no, that's not provocative, even if it's in a different language. Now, what they'll probably do is ask you for the meaning and probably prove it, make you prove that's
Big
what it
socks,
says.
too.
Because I mean, I could probably put something in like Celtic, Gaelic, and make it provocative, and I could be like, oh, that just means Earth, Wind, and Fire. Nobody will know.
No one
So-
else got that, Brandon. I got that.
No,
I know, I
heard
did.
it.
No, man.
No one else
I
heard
know. Nothing.
I did.
Have you guys
Um,
seen the picture of the guy in the like pictures that Disney released of what is okay in the under the Disney look now?
hmm
Yes, I have.
With
What-
the earring and the painted nails.
Yeah, I was trying to find someone on Twitter the other day. Oh, Big Brother. Someone on Twitter the other day was posting a picture. They actually got a cast member who was standing on Main Street with the new look, and they asked if they could take a picture. And I was hoping I was going to try and find it and show everybody. Now, I'm cool with having the tattoos and showing them off and, like that. But I have to say, I have to admit, that individual standing on Main Street, USA with those tattoos kind of took me out of it for a minute.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
from a
but-
thinking perspective, like it's kind of questionable, but from a nowadays, current times, I'm cool with it. I'm conflicted.
So here's the picture of the guy who's got like
Yeah,
his
I saw
painted
him.
nails
Yeah.
and his hoop earring, and it's so funny. It's just
I
such
thought- Well, and the rest of the picture, I don't know if you've seen the whole picture because there's like
Yeah.
7 or 8 people standing there, and everybody else is so happy, and he just looks miserable.
Well, I think here's the thing. What I hope happened was Disney called him in and said, "We need you in full costume, wearing earrings and painted black." And this
He's
guy
Probably was
was like,
not happening. He's like,
but no. So here's my thing. Ooh, that's a good point, Mario. You want to throw that up?
oh dang it! Y'all stop texting, dang it.
You had it right.
yeah.
Yay, we
Hey,
hit 100
listen-
messages again.
Listeners, we need you to stop
There we go.
commenting so Frankie can keep up with the system, okay?
No, as soon as I did it, Mario also put text as much as I hate that, and so all of a sudden I'm about to click on that one, so it kind of screwed up where everything was. So I blame Mario for that.
But no, this is a good point, and I definitely think like that might have had something to do with it. As much as Disney said it's another big thing that did change. You are allowed to wear whatever costume you want now in terms of gender. So if a guy wants to wear one of those long skirts on Main Street, he's welcome to. If someone who identifies as a woman wants to wear the male outfit, they're welcome to. And I think that's really great. We all know that I'm for inclusion and letting people wear what they want to wear. And I don't know, dude, like if you can get past all of the screaming children on Main Street ruining the immersion, I think you can get past a tattoo from a cast member on Main Street.
Well, I agree with your statement, but I'm gonna alter it just a smidge.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna change it to is, if you can get past that, you should be able to get past that, and that's what we see a lot of our society nowadays. Is people
Yeah.
can, and people will, but they don't.
Yeah.
They are completely capable of that change.
Yeah.
And they're so set in their ways that they won't do it. And I see it daily. I can't tell you how many over stupid face masks that have been on our faces for damn near a year and a half, and we're still having this fight.
Here's the thing, and to like what I said at the beginning when I was saying that when I was being facetious, Those are real comments that people are making. There are a lot of Disney fans out there who are making those types of comments about people being able to show tattoos, and it's stupid. I'm sorry, but if you're going to not let the people who are serving you and who are helping you make your vacation special express themselves, I'm sorry, you don't need to go to Disney. If you're gonna be that bitter about it, cool. Don't go.
It's freaking Disney, man.
Can we just talk for a minute? And I'm gonna can I zoom his face out? Oh well, we'll see. I need that shirt.
Oh, Brian, I saw that.
Yeah. You mean Al?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Al.
Yeah.
I need that shirt. That shirt is awesome. Sorry, I got distracted looking for dude. He's got some pretty nifty Hawaiian shirts there.
Dude,
Look at this.
Frankie, is
Alicia, if you're still watching,
Michelle
make this happen.
a Democrat, bro? She's just all for everyone just being able to be themselves. And
So the thing about me and Michelle, and I can answer that right now, she is a teacher, so she has a lot of Democrat friends, but her views are independent but leaning Republican because she married me.
Got you.
All right,
Michelle,
Mario.
you don't
we
have
need
to
Michelle,
you
change
if
to
you're
do
in
yourself for a
trouble,
man.
just scratch your head 3 times.
Michelle, don't change yourself for a man. Join us over here on the dark side on the left. You know, we've got our rainbow and all of our colors over here.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
even know Brandon was coming on, and I wore my my political shirt.
Yeah, you did.
Look at that. It's
Yeah.
actually
All
not
right,
mine,
so-
it's my boyfriend's. I got soup all over the shirt I was supposed
Frankie
to wear.
even wore a tie for me tonight.
I did. I'm looking nice
I
and
appreciate that.
presentable.
I appreciate that.
We like to keep it classy for you here, Brandon.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I wore my
Steve's not
shirt for
here.
Brandon too.
Is
The
it
black
'cause it's
shirt?
black?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you.
Oh man.
All right, so not to move on from Danny's topic, we're going to move on from Danny's topic, and the reason being we've got one vastly more important to discuss. Brandon, you've been to Disney World, correct?
Yes.
And you've been to Epcot,
Yes.
and you have been to Club Cool in Epcot, the Coke store.
Yep.
And were you fortunate enough to try Beverly?
I don't think so.
You would know if you did. It's what is it, Italian? I can't remember exactly what
Yes.
country it came from.
Yeah.
But it was a Italian version of Coca-Cola. And everybody said it was, the sticky floors. Exactly.
Yes.
Everybody said it was the most disgusting flavor that was there. I myself didn't mind it. I would always go back for a couple different cups. Well, guys, worry no more. I know they got rid of it during the expansion. Club Cool is coming back.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm
I
assuming
remember
that
the story with that. I'm not going to bring that. I remember that.
I think the reason why is because they had so many Disney fans actually basically just called them out on it. Because, I mean, to me, in the hot summertime walking around Florida, that was like the one time you got to go inside AC and actually refresh with a nice Coke. And then the best part was you had that one person in the party that's never had Beverly. And you're like, oh, yeah, here, try this. It's great.
Yeah.
And just watching their face as they're chugging.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You know what?
I think John can agree that it is a Disney college program right to
Yes.
drink Beverly.
You probably
yeah.
Not to mention, like, you would buy the Coca-Cola coasters and stuff that you would stock your apartment with, like they're definite memories. But yeah, Frankie, I 100% agree. It was something you always try to screw people with. And I was a little disappointed when I found out it was going away because my daughter is getting to that age now where she's like starting to enjoy soft drinks and stuff. And, I'm just like, hey, try this. It's Italian Coke. And I've always wanted to see that face.
Oh,
And I
man.
couldn't. Now I might be able to.
Look at Danny. Yep.
Well,
She's
and they had
flashbacks.
something that was in the place that was like where it was almost the same, but not really, where you had to pay for the drinks itself. I mean, when I went,
Well, it's the Coke. They got the Coke store downtown Disney.
yeah, well, no, this was actually in Epcot. I remember being, because you gotta realize I did go last year before the shutdown, and they had something in the place there, and it was remodeled and everything else. It was more outdoors. It wasn't indoor like Club Cool was, but instead it was like a Coke bar, like Mario said, yeah. And you had to pay for the drinks though, but they had the different flavors that you could have, and also they had like I want to say the frozen Cokes and stuff too.
Have you ever been to the Coke store in downtown Disney? Like, have you gone to the top floor where they actually have the Coke bar?
Yes, I have, but you also got to realize I've been to World of Coca-Cola in Atlanta.
Well, that's fair.
And-
I'm staying there in June. We're going to stay in Atlanta on our way to Disney, and I'm going to do my best to go to the actual Coke
World of
headquarters.
Coca-Cola is like, I know the Coca-Cola store in downtown Disney is great, but after you've been to the World of Coca-Cola, it is it doesn't compare.
Different ball game. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta say,
definitely.
that Coke bar in downtown Disney or Disney Springs, like sitting at the top and just watching people walk by
Yeah.
and that breeze, like it's love
I know it's nice.
You should go to the
Coke bar
CNN
is
studio
magical.
too, John.
What's that?
Go to the CNN studio, do the thing where you can like record yourself doing like a news segment, send it to Frankie.
Well,
You'll
you know,
love
it's
it.
it's funny you say that because I don't know that we've ever officially announced this on air, but Frankie and I are gonna be in Disney at the same time in June.
That's great.
And we've been tossing around the idea, and if the listeners want to see this, let us know. But we've been tossing around the idea of doing like a live hot sauce challenge at Chicken Guy, Guy Fieri's restaurant down there. And there's like 30 different hot sauces or something like
Well,
that.
it's not really. It's not hot sauces.
Do it.
It's just different types of chicken sauces.
Yeah.
And they've
Do
got like, and I truthfully, I've had a couple of them. I haven't had all of them, so I'm really looking forward to this. But they have one that's like with pickle juice in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stuff that you blow your mind. You're like, what is this? Why is this a sauce? You know, so I'm really looking forward to trying some of these sauces out. But yeah, let us know if y'all are actually interested in seeing this. I know Michelle is because she.
You guys got to put it in the comments.
So yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Brandon. Throw it in the comments. I don't have to talk about it now or anything. All right, so before we get ready to wrap this up, because we're getting close to that time, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to let you know that the newest episode of the Hyperion Review has released.
What did we do? I remember what we did this week. I blocked it out.
This week, we reviewed Danny's absolute favorite movie of all time. And in no way should you make sure your children are nowhere near the speakerphone or speaker, whatever you're listening on. Ladies and gentlemen, we did The Fox and the Hound this week.
Yep.
Danny's absolute favorite Disney movie. And
I don't ever want to talk about that movie again.
Brandon, I want to get your opinion on it. Have you seen The Fox and the Hound?
Yes.
Okay. Thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I thought it was good.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I'm not as passionate about it as Danny was. That's for sure.
All right. Let's go ahead and ask him on a scale 1 to 10. What would you rate the movie right now?
Right now,
Yes.
as far like just
Off your memory. Off your memory. I know you have probably seen it in a while.
6.5, 7 maybe.
Okay.
You know, it's a solid. It's a solid kids movie. It's a solid story. Honestly, here's one of the things just from my memory. Now I want to go back and see it again. It's being friends with someone despite your differences and getting along, guys.
It's funny you bring that up, though.
Inclusion. I haven't listened to the episode
funny
yet,
that
by the
you
way.
bring that up, and we're going to talk about this on this week's episode. So I don't want to get too far into it. But
Okay.
you realize that this movie is an allegory for segregationism?
See, I'm gonna go watch it again now.
And
Because that idea was just forming as I'm sitting here thinking about it.
Ah,
oh man. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this movie, I was told, was all about friendship. That it's the struggle of friendship through the years, and then I watched this movie, and it was not that at all.
And I rewatched this movie with those eyes. Let's just say. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's all I gotta say about that.
When did it come out?
Yeah. Oh God, I already forgot. 1981.
Okay.
Yep.
So.
All right.
Yes, Danny, we see you commenting in the chat. We know you don't like this movie.
Ethan, nobody likes you.
Oh, I just have to throw that one up.
Put Mario's. Ethan's right.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Put Mario's up. I'm just kidding, Danny. That was because again, I just formulated this thought. I don't know if I want to watch the movie and then listen to you guys, or the other way around.
I think either way, it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter. And
It was
truthfully,
a good classical movie.
and yes, but
I'm
yeah,
alone
you
now.
just have to listen to the episode. And I think I texted you this. I said, yeah, you need to listen to this week's episode because
No,
I
you
think
did.
we did
Oh,
you
yeah.
proud.
I've been waiting. I think that was Wednesday or Thursday you
Yeah.
texted me, so I've been waiting for it.
So I told you, I was like,
So-
this episode would do you proud.
After the Well, let me see. That was a Family Guy episode because it was supposed to be about Atlantis, and I
I'm
forgot
definitely
what I
not
was
laughing
doing.
at
I might
Danny's
have been at
comments,
work.
Mario.
I might have been at work getting my day started. I don't remember what I was doing, and I had it on my AirPod. And all, you know how you like listening but not, and then you come back in, and it was just like, what the fuck? Where? I had to check my phone. Like, what am I listening to? Like, it just went completely off the wall. Just, oh my goodness, that was one of the best episodes I've ever listened to.
Oh
You need to
yeah.
send Brandon the
Oh,
uncut
yes.
version of that episode.
I
The
love that.
uncut version of that episode has permanently
the
and forever
story.
been deleted.
That's enough for me.
Actually, I still
man.
think I do have the last remaining copies. I don't think I've
I-
deleted mine yet.
I will say though, I think I heard the story or some of it before I listened to it, so I had it going in, so it kind of made it funnier. I'm waiting on that too, Michelle. And matter of fact, I'm talking with Mike now. That'll be coming out hopefully tomorrow.
Actually, no, that's
I'm waiting to
for
be
the new
on
episode.
the show so I can tell Brandon my Waffle House story.
Oh no! I'll
wait
say
to hear
that that's actually a great segue. Brandon, why don't you tell everybody where you're at, your projects that you're working on?
Plug.
Plug. Okay, so yeah, I guess so. Since Frankie doesn't do that, that's the whole reason we put him on our show. What's up, puppet every week? No, so yeah, we got a new episode of From the Heart for the Heart. If you guys don't know, that's like my VIP pass to come on this show. Since you guys were doing season 1 with the Song of the South episode, no, but we just launched season 2 probably 2 weeks ago. Our first episode was on cancel culture, which is a pretty good conversation. It used to be myself and just Mike, but we've added Frankie, who is someone with a different viewpoint. I'm sorry, but I'm not, because all kidding aside, the guy, you can have a conversation with him, which is very difficult to do in this time. Then another friend of mine he's like you, Dan. He's completely off the wall with his ideas and his topics. He just says what's on his sleeve. Jared, we love him. But we got a second episode of season 2 coming out, like I said, probably tomorrow. It's going to be on symbolism, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. Would you say so, Frankie?
Yeah, symbolisms and their multi-meanings, I guess you could say. But no, guys, I think I said this last time one of our other co-hosts was on here, Mike. These are the conversations that need to happen today, but also show that we can still have them civilly and still respect each other's point of views, because we've gone to where we hate the left or we hate the right, but no, we still want to show that we can still get along and have our disagreements, and just more importantly, just point out why we come to our conclusions. So, but yeah, I enjoy being on there, Brandon. I mean, it's been a blast since I've been on there, and we do them like every other week or so, sometimes a little bit longer. Yeah, but yeah. But Brandon, I know you are also on another show. What's that one?
And that's actually funny you say that, because the guy that just commented, Logan, who's a follower of our other show, Logan, make sure you subscribe, follow, like the Hyperion Review. This is a great podcast. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just saying the truth, man. So no guns.
Brandon, I'll go get some Taco Bell for you after this.
Right. Thank you. There we go. I'll take that. But no, our other show, which we just revamped. It used to be Sports from the Heart, which we used to do from our From the Heart podcast, but we've now changed it to First Round Bye, which is our live sports talk show that we do every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Mike and myself, just a host of people pop in the comments and just cause hectic, madness every Wednesday night. We do that on Twitch, and we do it on Facebook as well too. We just come and talk sports, and I come to make sure Mike's wrong every single Wednesday, and I'm undefeated.
Brandon, I gotta know.
Undefeated. I say last week you were defeated easily.
Who's my football team? Why are you going to make me come onto this platform and embarrass myself again?
Are we talking NFL? Are we talking college?
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Brandon doesn't do college.
All right, how about baseball?
Yeah, Mike doesn't do it.
Mike doesn't do college. I am a Bears fan, but this is going to be weird. Being from Southern Illinois, I'm a Cardinals fan as far as baseball.
All right. I'm a Broncos and a Diamondback, so I really like losing teams as of late.
Sure, yeah. I mean, that is what we do.
Danny, I'm a Falcons fan. At least you didn't blow a big lead in
of the greatest
Super Bowl.
John, when are you playing my boyfriend?
When am I going to do what?
Play my boyfriend. When are you
I
going to
don't
be against
know.
my boyfriend? I'm waiting for that week.
I don't know. I'm actually doing decent this week, so we'll see. I got a no hitter.
Who are you against?
I don't know.
Fantasy
I
baseball.
don't know who this person is.
What's their
I'm
name?
versing a duck.
A duck? That's Nathaniel.
Oh, I'm playing Nathaniel.
All right.
All right. So
Make sure, Logan, you go download the Song of the South episode. We got to move that back up as well too. I forgot that. I
Yeah,
wanna
Song
make
of the
sure he
South
knows
is
that.
currently, while it is still our most downloaded episode, it's still
It's-
only second this week. It's dropping out of place.
I got to get my Dominion
Danny's
algorithm
slowly
back
taking over that number one
up
spot
and
here.
rolling.
My
Dark
what did?
Disney.
It did?
yeah.
You're the Let me see. Let me see if it's updated in the last hour or so. But you were the most downloaded episode so far this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Going up against almost a year run.
Yeah.
I
So
know.
Dark Disney is the number one most downloaded. Number 2 is Lilo and Stitch.
Yep.
What?
You're number
Yep.
3, Brandon.
Wow.
Just
That
keep
sounds
them
about
moving.
right.
Just keep moving.
That sounds about right.
By 1 download. Lilo and
Oh.
Stitch took you out of second by 1 download this week.
Babe? No,
But
hold
let's-
on 1 second, guys. No.
This episode is well over a year old at this point. It's still A, our most downloaded episode we've ever had, and B, it is still getting the most downloads weekly.
Yep.
So I'm almost, the only thing I can come up with is this episode is kind of like, oh, let me see what this show is. Oh, they did an episode on Song of the South. Let me see about that. And that's the first one they download. So
Which is
I
a
can't
great
think of a
intro.
better one. Yeah, I can't think of
really
a better
is.
episode other than, I'm about to delete the Snow White and cocaine episode because like that audio quality is just terrible.
I was literally listening to it this
Oh.
week, actually, and I was like, wow. That's the reason why I actually started re-listening to the older ones again. And that's
Yeah.
the reason why I texted you. I was like, hey, did you watch this yet? Did you watch this
Oh
yet?
man, that episode I only keep in place as a testament to how far we've come.
Cookie wanted to
Yeah,
say
too.
hi.
Oh,
But you guys, the season 2 though, in all reality, adding Frankie and Danny both, to what you guys got going on, it's been great. It's been a hit. I enjoy it. I can listen to more than just myself on there now. Yeah, just my episodes.
All right. Well, I think he's done enough plugging for this evening, and we are past the 9 o'clock hour, which, well, in the central time at least, is 10 o'clock on the east. It's bedtime for some people. Steve, if you're still in the chat, I haven't seen you sitting there talking about Sasquatch. Feel better, dude. Steve wasn't able to join us because he had to take care of some medical stuff tonight. Mario, while I give him a lot of crap, he legitimately did say he would come on tonight, but we told him no, take care of the stuff he had to take care of. But we are going to play that game with him. We are going to see who can win 25 words or less. Brandon, man, I think you got set up in 5 minutes?
Yep.
yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I just jumped right on.
So
Like, sure,
thank
why
you
not,
for
guys?
that. Thank your
No problem.
children for
Thanks for
letting
having me.
us borrow you. Thank you to your fiance for letting us borrow you. How's the family, by the way? Are they doing good?
Everyone's good. I was just getting ready to say today. Well, first of all, today was my fiance and I, girlfriend and I's 7-year anniversary.
Oh,
as
wow.
well. So,
Congrats.
Thank you
Congratulations.
guys. And she is 30 weeks as of today. So,
Just about
you know,
ready.
Almost
man,
there,
we're getting there. We're getting ready to add another girl to the house, another Disney princess. I should have worn my princess security shirt. I should have. I wore it in our last episode. So,
Well,
but
yeah, well,
so
you-
everyone's good, man.
Well, the way you wear it, though, it'll just show princess. So,
Brandon, can I say now that you've had 3 daughters, it's time to do something about that. You know?
I know, man. I know.
oh
know.
man, I can only
It's
imagine.
okay.
I've got one, and she's a handful. So I'm
Oh,
happy. I've got a girl and a boy.
But
Both
between
brothers
us,
are both beautiful. They're both
between
gorgeous
us, we're
little
gonna have
girls.
5
man.
girls, and Danny's
Jeez.
gonna have all those little people to mold.
Yep.
Oh God.
Have I told, since we're talking about children, have I told you we've decided what our next pet's going to be now that we have the full apartment?
What is that?
It's gonna be a snake,
We already have a snake.
an iguana.
No.
A pet
it is-
wolf.
It
A
is a
bird.
mammal.
It's a fox.
A monkey.
All right.
Little mini monkey.
You're
gonna have
on the right track, Brandon. We are getting sugar gliders.
Oh, I was about to say. I was trying to think. I was trying to come up with that name. Yeah, I was
Not a
trying to come up with.
rodent.
I was like, I know that I can't remember the dang name of those.
I gotta look.
Yep.
I don't know what this
Okay.
is. What's the sugar?
Have you
Oh.
got around in your house?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, forget
they
that.
can actually live inside your pocket.
Black
Yep.
people don't like that. We don't do that.
Oh, those
No.
things are cute.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
They-
you have to get like some sort of special ash for them to wash themselves.
No, that's chinchillas, I believe.
Oh, that's some chilies. Yeah, that's correct. Which is
Oh.
a
Yeah,
delicacy
so-
down in South America, by the way.
We want to get.
He's such a cutie.
Say it again. I
Mhm.
don't think she heard that. Say it again.
What, mate?
Frankie. Yeah. Say
Chinchillas.
that fast.
That's actually a delicacy down in South America.
They're terrible.
I just wanted
No.
to see how she reacted.
I know.
No.
The new,
But yeah, so we're gonna get
Taco
them.
Bell box.
They, for those who don't know, they have like skin underneath between their like arms and belly, so they can like glide around the house. They're like flying squirrels, but smaller. So we've decided that's gonna be our next endeavor now that we have Cookie here. For those who don't know, my boyfriend and I just moved in together this week, so it's been a
Fun week.
busy week.
You should
Yeah.
name the sugar glider Othello
Ooh, I do like Othello.
because that was what I was gonna name my son.
Ooh,
Literally from the Shakespeare play, and obviously
I had
that one's dead. So
I had a
Othello.
car named Desdemona
Oh yeah,
because I love the name. Yeah, I'm a big Shakespeare fan.
me too.
I named my son after a great American author, one of his best books, and that's Sawyer. And
Yeah,
named
Michelle,
after
you-
Tom
I thought you
Sawyer.
were gonna say Charles Turner.
What? No.
Somebody like that.
Oh God.
He's like, I
The
named
guy-
my
or whoever
son.
wrote the Turner Diaries. That one. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna name my son Bill after the greatest patriot, Bill O'Reilly.
I mean, I could have gone with Trump.
I would have not.
I'm done. All right, guys.
I saw
Yeah.
Danny's face right then.
Logan, sugar gliders and dogs do get along. So we've already taken that in. My boyfriend, whereas I'm like, find an animal off the street and just take it. My boyfriend's like, we have to look at how to properly raise them and what their diet is. So yes, we've looked it up. But anyway, enough about your children and my pets.
All right. Well, now that we've wasted an additional 4 minutes talking about mammals. Yeah. So thanks everybody for joining us on the Hyperion Review Live. We do this every week. We've talked about this every week, mostly just for fun, but we do it just because it gives us something to do and stay out of jail. So thanks for entertaining our non-aggressive lives. And Brandon,
A little
as
aggressive.
a little aggressive. Thanks, Brandon, as always, for coming on, man. I know it was short notice, but I can always count on you to just jump on whenever I need you to. So, figure out when you want me on. We got a waffle story.
Yeah,
Waffle House story to talk
we'll get
about.
it done, man. I gotta
Yeah.
talk to my peoples. That's Frankie, so we'll figure it
Hey,
out.
I say yes. So you got a yes from me already.
I'll give you a spoiler, and this can be for our listeners too. So when I go on, they can come over and watch. There is racism, there's foul language, there is alcohol abuse, there are children crying.
Wow, those are all my favorite
And a
things.
Whoa,
Waffle
whoa, whoa,
House
whoa,
at 2
whoa.
a.m. That's that.
Yeah. You say this is
They're
at
all in
Waffle
there.
House? You say this is Waffle House?
dude.
This sounds like
Waffle.
that sounds like an average Tuesday night at Waffle House.
It really does.
Yeah,
I
no.
will also say there was almost a fight.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh man, it was
can't
interesting to say the least. So
We may
yeah.
have to
Anyway,
do a live or
thanks for
something
joining
to
us.
Bring it on.
Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
I was just gonna say we have to do a live special or something just to have this conversation. Yeah, I've been waiting like a month
right.
for this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Close it out.
All right.
Yeah, so thanks everybody for joining us again this week. Remember that we do have that new episode that dropped, The Fox and the Hound. We do talk about racism. We do talk about friendship. And I think at some point we have to bleep Danny like 34 times. And then I just got tired of bleeping her. So I took the bleeps out and just left all the curse words in. So just be aware, there is a ton of language this week. So that's number one. Remember, we do have that little contest going on right now. So when you guys listen to that new episode, if you take a screenshot of it and you put it on social media, that is going to enter you into the same contest to win those smell good things. I've still got 3 of them. We got to get rid of them. Thank you to the 2 individuals last week who put the reviews on Apple Podcasts. We did get those. Thank you so much for that.
Alicia, Michelle, Nathaniel. Apparently, spouses can win. So.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Sending
Spouse-
him right now to Twitter.
Spouses
I'm gonna
can
go-
win, but neither one of our spouses have done it yet.
No, not yet.
I'm
They
gonna,
don't support us.
I'm gonna go wake him up right now from his before he works tonight and make him review.
Nepotism. That's the
Oh, you
word
know what?
I
No,
was
hold
thinking
on. Nate did.
Oh, did he?
Nathan did give us a
That's
review.
not my boyfriend's name, but you tried.
Nepotism.
I do it on purpose at this point. They didn't tell me what cows dream of, but god dang, they have fun doing it. That is his review.
All right, that's the live show episode in about 3 weeks from now. All right, so we'll give them the answer then.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll let him know to anticipate it.
All right.
Deal. All right, everybody, let's get out of here. I appreciate you, Brandon, Danny, Frankie. Thank you, Steve. Get better, Mario. We'll see you eventually. Remember, do that contest. You can get free things out of it, and then enjoy the new episode. We'll see you guys back here next Sunday night, 8/9 Central. Who knows what we're talking about then? Go ahead, Danny.
And remember, Michelle, Alicia,
I know what she's gonna say.
polygamy.
I'm
Just
out.
remember that.
I know what she's gonna say.
All right, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.